Today's video is not really a tutorial because the look is so simple, but more of me demonstrating some of my favorite drugstore products. I want to be able to demonstrate how I use these products and also explain why I like them. Makeup can definitely be high quality, yet affordable. I'm going to start off by demonstrating my favorite drugstore concealer. As you'll know, my favorite concealer is the Eyebrow one. They both contain the same amount of product, they are both the same color. The Eyebrow one looks lighter because the packaging is frosted. So I'm going to start by applying the Eyebrow concealer on one of my eyes just to demonstrate why I like it. Lately, I like to apply concealer by applying dots underneath my eyes and then working from the outer dot inwards. So what I like to do is I like to just dab it using my ring finger, and what I really like about this concealer is that it has absolutely amazing coverage. It also dries to a nice finish, which means it does not migrate down your cheeks. It does not feel sticky, it does not cake, it's thin yet opaque. Although this concealer can work by layers, I find that a little bit of this concealer goes a long way. So now I'm going to demonstrate the Maybelline concealer. So as usual, I'm going to dab it underneath my eyes. I like to dab about 5 dots, and you're going to see that it works so similar to the Eyebrow one. As you can see, the coverage is great. You don't need a lot of it. A little bit goes a long way. You can see that my dark circles are visibly reduced. So long story cut short, to me, this concealer is almost like a dupe of the Eyebrow one, and I absolutely recommend you guys to try this out because it is half the price of the Eyebrow concealer. So now we're going to move on to foundation, and a lot of you guys know that one of my favorite powder foundations is from Shiseido. So this foundation is also from Maybelline, and this is a mineral makeup. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite drugstore brushes. This is the e.l.f. powder brush. It's flat top, so it means that it can pick up a lot of pigment, which means it's very quick and easy for you to buff into your skin. But because this is an everyday look, I'm just going to apply a light wash over my entire face. The e.l.f. powder brush is super soft, and I also think it's great for blush, so I absolutely recommend this brush. So now for filling in my brows, I'm using Celia, also a drugstore brand. Like I said before, if you're not sure what color your eyebrow pencil should be, then basically match your hair color with the colors of your brows. I like this brow pencil because it's also retractable, which means I don't need to sharpen it, and also because it's more hygienic. The Max Factor Masterpiece Color Precision eyeshadows are my absolute favorite, and you're going to see why. So first of all, I'm going to apply to my brow bone and my eyelid, and you can see that it's very easy to blend. It is great for work or school because you can just use your fingers, and you can see that it lifts my eyes right away, and they also make really great faces. I like this color most because you can also double it up as a highlight. So I like to apply this to my eyes on days where I feel really tired, or if I don't really want to wear makeup and I just want to look a bit more refreshed. Now using the same product but in a different color in coffee, I'm going to apply it all over my eyelid. You don't have to be neat with this, and you can see that the color blends beautifully. You can just blend it using your fingers. For me, I like to just really stick with one color when it comes to everyday looks. I just find it looks cleaner, and another great thing about this eyeshadow is that it does not crease. It's extremely long lasting. So now I'm going to demonstrate my favorite drugstore eyeliner, and this is the Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Liner. It is not as creamy as the Bobbi Brown gel liner, but it is very intense. The color is very black. The eyeliner does come with a brush, but I prefer using my EcoTools eyeliner brush. So this is my favorite white eyeliner pencil, and it's from Prestige, and I like it because it's kind of pearly, so it can refract the light. So even though it's creamy and pretty easy to blend, it's pretty long lasting as well. A lot of times I even like to apply underneath my brow bone and then smooth it out using my fingers as highlights. Okay, next up, I'm just going to curl my lashes as usual. My favorite mascara is the Eyeshadow mascara. As you can see, I don't have very much lashes. They're short and very sparse, but this mascara just really helps to bring out my eyelashes, helping them stand out more. So now I use my e.l.f. complexion brush to apply my Maybelline mineral blush. I like these blushes because they're very pigmented and there's a lot of it, so it will last you a long time. They are pretty easy to blend. They are not too shimmery, but there is a little bit of sheen to it, so it's going to make your skin look more radiant. I like the Maybelline Lip Shine colors because I think they're great for school. They are basically lip conditioners, but there's a hint of color to it, so it's going to give you a bit of pigmentation to your lips. I'm using the Max Factor Color Precision on the bridge of my nose as highlight, and I'm also going to apply it around my eyes, helping my cheekbones stand out. So hopefully I was clear enough demonstrating and explaining my favorite drugstore products, and maybe you guys can even try this quick everyday look as well. Take care everybody, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye everyone!